Cartoon Duck Airport in the Sky. Being presented on Kids' New Generation channel. Terminal. The Cartoon Duck Airport in the sky where dreams and wings take flight. Watch as colorful planes and helicopters glide gently onto feather-soft runways. Guided by duck marshals waving glowing batons. Giant cloud engines beneath the floating terminal hum and swirl, keeping everything high and steady in the sky. Jets circle patiently above while the airspace sparkles with floating lights and cheerful direction signs. A refueling crew of duck engineers zips in with rainbow hoses, topping up magical feather fuel with synchronized precision. Inside the birdhouse-shaped control tower, Captain Quacker monitors every flight with a calm quack and a confident wing, hovering. Holograms flash around him, showing flight paths, weather zones, and happy cartoon destinations. Deep inside the Sky Fuel Center, glowing purple fuel flows through twisting tubes, lighting up the heart of the terminal. In the maintenance bay, duck mechanics wield giant cartoon tools to fix and fluff every flyer before takeoff. A giant neon sign spins slowly above the terminal. Welcome to SkyQuack. Fly with the flock. A plane touches down gently, its wheels bouncing off clouds while ducks cheer and salute its arrival. A mop crew skates across the runway with feathered brushes, leaving rainbow shine behind them. Passengers hop off a cartoon chopper into glass bubble elevators that float between glowing terminal levels. The elevators rise with sparkles carrying travelers through levels of shops, food, and magical sights. Colorful ducks push luggage carts shaped like clouds, weaving between ticket counters and dancing signs. The departure hall shines like a crystal dome, filled with joyful animal families and floating check-in stations at the Cloud Cafe. Duck waiters and boaties zoom on roller skates, balancing sky cocoa and feather fries. One waiter does a spin before placing cupcakes shaped like clouds onto a laughing duckling's plate. The duck duty-free shop is bursting with toys, glowing snacks, and perfumes that smell like sky rain. Above, a giant digital board flashes. Next flights to Rainbow Ridge, Feather Falls, and Bubbleton. On the observation deck, ducklings press beaks to glass as glittering jets loop and glide outside. The golden sunset paints the sky as planes soar past with rainbow trails and glowing tips. Down in the hangar, mechanics sing as they spin bolts, oil engines, and hi-fi after every fix. Tool shells organize themselves, floating into place, while a duck wipes his wing and nods proudly. A glowing neon sign above reads, powered by feathers and friendship. In the pilot lounge, sleepy captains snooze on fluffy cloud chairs while sipping fizzy worm soda. A vending machine giggles as it launches a glowing can into a duck's open wing. A news hologram appears in the lounge. SkyQuack celebrates its millionth flight. Ducks clap and cheer as a parade of jets takes off in synchronized sparkly formation. Outside, pipes twist like vines around the Skyfield Tower, pulsing with glowing purple light. Ducks in helmets and jetpacks fly between valves, checking gauges and adjusting glowing levels. A cargo blimp drifts off course and ducks spring into action, skating and launching into the air. A duck snags the blimp's rope mid-flight and gently anchors it back to the landing pad. The crowd cheers as Captain Quacker salutes from the tower. Mission accomplished. Night falls and the terminal glows. Duck egg lanterns light up the runways like stars. A jazz duck band plays near the diner, feathers swaying to smooth trumpet tunes. Inside Sky Dinner, ducks feast on flapjacks, waffles, and tiny floating cakes. A magical bakery puffs out steam shaped like hearts. Serving cloud puffs with candy sparkles, Captain Quacker sips cocoa. Watching it all from the tower, proud, peaceful, and smiling. Jets line up under the twilight sky, ready for the final takeoff of the day. Glowing red lights blink gently as the night patrol glides by on dragonfly hoverboards. Security ducks give nods, scanning the perimeter with goggles that blink in. Rhythm, a duck news reporter floats midair, live from SkyQuack Terminal. The skies are glowing tonight. On the screen below, more than 200 flights today and 1,000 dreams lifted. A bubble bus floats between terminals, ducks inside chatting. As mist curls around their seats, the engine room pulses like a heartbeat, with cloud turbines spinning in a rainbow vortex. Young ducklings board their first training flight, nervous, flapping, and full of wonder. The instructor floats beside them. Remember, it's not how fast you flap, it's how high you hope. A pilot flips a switch, and the plane hums to life with sparkling feathers trailing behind. A feather fountain in the main terminal shoots glowing wings high into the air. Ducks gather to toss coins and make wishes, dreams drifting upward like bubbles. The runway gardens bloom with cloud flowers. Ducks in hats gently plant glowing petals. A billboard above the terminal lights up. Featherline airlines, book now and soar later. A golden statue of the first flying duck winks with a glint as ducklings gather round. A duck inventor tests a flying backpack and twirls as he lifts off into the sky. A spinning globe shows all flights in progress, each a shining path across a digital sky inside the simulator dome. Ducklings flap wildly to steer glowing pods through cloud rings. In the storytelling nest, an old duck shares tales of ancient sky races and cloud dragons. The feather fuel testing lab bubbles and pops, magical reactions lighting up tiny glass tanks. SkyQuack's orchestra tunes up on a floating balloon stage. Feathers fly as the music begins. The cargo zone glows with energy, crates hover. Guided by ducks using gesture pan, a duck inventor launches a bubbly jet in his cloud top lab. The bubble bus glides through sky tubes full of happy passengers. Asterisk ducks refuel and prep a jet in lightning-fast teamwork. Ducklings fly simulator pods through glowing sky rings. Floating painters color a mural of duck legends in the clouds. Ducks stretch at sunrise on a glowing yoga deck. A glowing weather balloon floats into the upper sky. A sky parade of jets draws hearts across the clouds. A magical feather fountain shimmers with traveler wishes. Night. Patrol ducks glide silently on glowing scooters. Fog clears as the first morning jet rises with golden light. A floating market bustles with fruit, honey, and bubble corn. A delivery duck races snacks to gate for bee in record time. Asterisk a glowing feather beacon spins slowly to guide night flights. Rainbow fuel fizzes in the feather fuel testing lab. A duck elder shares sky-flying legends with ducklings. A bronze statue of the first duck captain proudly winks. Floating books light up the air in the terminal bookstore. Sky routes are drawn in midair with glowing magical ink. V-formation jets soar past a sunset terminal below. A giant cargo jet takes off over a runway lit by morning mist. Ducks celebrate a joyful family reunion at Gate 3. Singing vacuums and glowing dusters clean the floors. Duck scientists study stardust in the cosmic control room. Cadets earn golden wings at the captain's pinning ceremony. Cartoon suitcase. A massive cargo jet lifts into the air with mist trailing behind asterisk at Gate 3. Ducks welcome back their family with hugs, signs, and joyful squeaks. Asterisk a magical mop crew dances through the terminal. Asterisk inside the control star room. Cosmic weather is tracked using glowing. On a floating stage, Captain Quacker pins golden wings on new cadets as family and friends cheer. Over in the last luggage room, cartoon suitcases bounce and tumble, each trying to be claimed. It's silly, cases bounce and beg to be claimed. Midnight jets rise with glowing trails into the stars. Captain Quacker stands in silence, watching the night sky. Asterisk ducks form glowing sky letters. Thank you for flying. SkyQuack terminal fades into the stars with a final message. Subscribe to New Kids Generation and keep flying high.